So, guys, the story kicks off in a completely devastated battlefield where total chaos has broken out. Right there, a terrifying monster that looks like a giant bug with 8 eyes suddenly appears and roars at the top of his lungs. Seeing it, our main character, who is carrying a heavy backpack on his shoulders, screams out in pure terror. But he doesn't back down. Instead, he pulls out a small knife and charges straight at the massive monster. The monster lunges at him, but our hero counters with everything he's got, smashing the monster to the ground with a loud crash. After killing the monster, the hero takes a deep breath and thinks to himself with relief that finally, he is able to use his own power to defeat a monster. But his happiness doesn't last long, because someone suddenly shouts from behind, "Hey!" Unawakened, the hero is completely shocked. When he looks up at the sky, he sees a huge black solar eclipse with strange monsters flying across the sky while powerful hunters fight them off. On the ground, monster corpses are scattered everywhere, and our hero is just standing there like a manual laborer with his bag. The other guy yells angrily, asking if he can't see the monster corpses, and if he thinks they hired someone like him just to fool around. The poor hero can only manage an while they walk past, mocking him as a useless porter bastard. Left alone, the hero can only mutter in frustration, "Fuck." Now, the story flashes back a bit to give us the backstory. Ever since another dimension called the Abyss was discovered, everything in the world changed. In this dimension, monsters that used to exist only in fantasy stories actually became real. Because of this massive shift, people are no longer judged by their personality or their hard work, but solely by their awakening rank. If your rank is high, you live a grand life, but that wasn't the case for our hero at all. He was just a porter whose only job was to carry around the cargo for awakened hunters. Even at 35 years old, he had never even opened a status window. He knew all too well that as long as he didn't awaken, he would never be able to live the kind of life those high-ranking hunters lead. The story cuts back to the present, where the hero thinks he has gathered all the loot from this side. But suddenly, his eyes fall on the ground and he freezes in horror. Everyone who came with him is lying dead. Shocked, he gasps, "What?" And right then the entire sky turns blood red. A terrifying horned monster with no face appears before him. Asmodeus. Its red eyes gleam as it launches a direct attack at the hero. The hero draws his sword and jumps to save his life. But a single blast of Asmodeus' black energy sends him flying. Pure terror grips the area as Asmodeus' dark magic conjures up human skulls all over the ground. The hero is slammed brutally onto ground, coughing up blood. In his final moments, his entire painful past flashes before his eyes. How his parents passed away in a car accident, how he was endlessly bullied in school, and how he was now about to die after doing nothing but carrying other people's luggage. Cursing his fate, he feels like a complete loser. But just as his breath is about to leave him, a massive blast shatters the space, and lights of different colors begin to glow everywhere. A system message pops up, all awakening conditions met. Out of that blinding light, a glowing figure with long white hair descends from a flight of stairs. When the hero opens his eyes, he is stunned to see that Asmodeus' attack has frozen midair, and he himself is kneeling safely. He asks in disbelief how everything stopped. The white-haired figure giggles and asks if he is really focusing on someone like Asmodeus stopping. When the hero asks, "Who are you?" the figure replies, "Who knows? Some call me King." The figure goes on to say that from now on, she will bestow her authority upon him because she admired his will and tenacity. And that's why she came to choose him. The energy of the entire universe begins to swirl around the hero as he panics, asking what on earth is going on. Right then, the figure declares, "My key." Everything suddenly blacks out, and the hero hears a voice saying that they just have to wake him up. Then someone says, "Good morning," and slap. A loud slap lands right on his face. The hero snaps his eyes open only to realize he is back in his past. Standing right in front of him are the very guys who used to bully him in high school. Their leader bursts out laughing and mocks him, asking how the bastard who used to get bullied in high school is doing right now. The hero realizes exactly what has happened as the words echo in his mind. "By authority!" Right then, a glowing screen flashes before his eyes. "Status window?" Realizing he is finally awakened, the hero bursts into a loud, hysterical laugh. "Ha ha ha!" The bullies are creeped out, wondering if he has gone completely insane. Enraged, their leader yells, "You motherfucker, you really want a thrashing?" and lunges forward to throw a punch. But our hero is no longer the helpless loser he used to be. In a flash, he easily dodges a punch and, without giving him a second chance, plant a powerful counterpunch right on the bully's face. The guy goes flying through the air and crashes backward as his friends scream in absolute shock, standing tall with pure dominance. The hero clenches his fist, a badass smirk spreading across his face as the background text reads, "I am awakened." A high-angle shot showing one of the bullies sprawled out unconscious on the floor. Kim Tae-hyun adjusts his glasses, wiped a bit of debris from his face, and smiles confidently. Instantly, the other two bullies freak out, charging at him while screaming, "Kim Tae-hyun, you bastard, have you gone mad?" One of them tries to manifest a fire-based skill, lunging forward and shouting, "You fucking nobody!" But Tae-hyun effortlessly ducks right under the flaming attack, completely unfazed. Tae-hyun thinks to himself about how he has accumulated 35 years worth of memories and knowledge regarding the abyss, monsters, various skills, and even advanced interpersonal combat tactics. He scoffs at the idea that these untrained thugs, who don't even know the most basic combat skills, could ever land a hit on him. As the green-haired bully swings blindly, Tae-hyun effortlessly dodges his frantic attacks, knocking him flat onto ground as well. Tae-hyun brushes off his shirt with a deep sigh, thinking, "What a load of bullshit." The remaining bully leader stands back, completely stunned, stuttering. "What?" Awakened, realizes his crew has been decimated. The leader flies into a total rage, shouting, "Kim Tae-hyun, you son of a bitch, you're fucking dead now." Suddenly, dark gray stones begin surging out from beneath his skin, completely encasing his body in heavy, rocky armor. The armored bully hurls a massive stone fist straight at Tae-hyun. Tae-hyun manages to react just in time, narrowly dodging the incoming punch, but the sheer force of the wind shatters the windows behind him. The bully doesn't let up, immediately leaping into the air and bringing both fists down in a massive, crushing ground slam. The impact completely tears up the concrete floor, sending dust and debris flying everywhere. As the smoke clears, the bully realizes Tae-hyun dodged again, but he catches Tae-hyun off guard by closing the distance instantly and delivering a heavy punch directly to his gut. Tae-hyun reacts with pure shock, gasping, "What ya doing?" as he feels the immense impact. He grits his teeth in pain, realizing he actually hurt his own hand trying to block the incredibly hard, stone-like body. The force sends Tae-hyun flying backward, crashing into ground while coughing up blood. The bully walks up to him with a sinister smirk, taunting, "Coming back to your senses now, are you? You lowly, unawakened bastard." He towers over Tae-hyun, daring him to keep running around with his newly awakened skills or try to struggle his way out. Lying in the rubble, Tae-hyun reflects on the power balance of this world. All awakened individuals possess a specific skill and a rank, ranging from F rank, who are virtually no different from normal humans, all the way up to S rank, whose power levels cross into the territory of monsters, causing physical abilities to rise exponentially. Tae-hyun looks at his own inner status, noting that he possesses an F-rank skill called Predation, a completely unknown and unheard of ability that sits at the very worst rank. Statistically, an F-rank has zero chance of winning against a C-rank opponent like Bae Hyuk-soo. Yet, for some strange reason, Tae-hyun stares at the bully and thinks, "I don't feel like I'm going to lose." Suddenly, an ominous, swirling dark red aura erupts directly from Tae-hyun's body, shattering the floor around him. The bully takes a step back in pure shock, yelling, "What the hell is that?" "No way. You actually awakened." A massive maw of dark red energy manifests around Tae-hyun, as he wonders if this terrifying force is the true nature of predation. Even though he doesn't fully understand what is happening, he knows what he needs to do: kill off the caster. The stone bully tries to swing at him again, but the massive, shadowy red jaws of Predation snap shut, completely enveloping the bully's arm and torso in a dark energy field. The bully screams in agony as the dark aura rips through his stone armor, shattering the rocks away from his skin. Red energy tendrils violently lash out across the room, tearing up the surrounding walls and ceiling. The scene then briefly flashes back to memories of his high school classroom, contrasting the dark magic with ordinary days. Back in the chaotic reality, the dark energy completely strips away the bully's defense, leaving him gasping for air on the floor as the shadowy aura dissipates. Taehyun stands over him, completely unharmed. A glowing system notification appears before him, stating, "Predation has been completed." Immediately following it, a new message pops up, and a new skill, Stone Skin, has been registered, showing his newly stolen ability manifesting right on his own hand.